What's going on, guys? Wanted to hop on here, make this quick video for you, and kind of just going over realizing that you can't get rid of a negative thought, you can only replace it. And I'm going to get into that. How can we replace our negative thoughts? How can we actually realize that our thoughts are creating our life? Our thoughts are vibrationally creating everything that comes into our experience. So, if you're taking notes, write down this right here. This is something that really changed my life when I realized this, when I started to understand that when you focus on something for 17 seconds, you are then attracting a like thought. Now, when you attract a like thought, it's a slippery slope. Now, if you're thinking negative, it's very easy to continue thinking negative. But if you're thinking positive, you're just going to keep attracting positive experiences. But what happens is we get stuck into the negativity, we get stuck into our problems, we get stuck into all these bad things. It's because once you focus on something for 17 seconds, you're attracting like thoughts, and they come faster each time you think. Now, once you focus on something for 68 seconds, now you have given the universe enough time to vibrationally create something into your physical experience. Now, I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I think negative, sometimes it can be easy to let it carry on for several minutes or maybe even several hours from time to time. And we all know someone, maybe it's you yourself, that it's happened to me from time to time. Like, you can be thinking negative for weeks, maybe months, maybe some people have been thinking negative their whole entire life, and now that's why their life keeps giving them experiences that they don't like. It's because they're thinking negative. They're creating their life with their own thoughts. So understand that you can't get rid of your negative thoughts. You can only replace them. Now, when you're sitting there to yourself in the moment, you're thinking about what you want, what you don't want, whatever you're thinking about, you have to realize that, okay, I feel bad right now. What was I thinking? Why? Because if you can get your thoughts right, you're always going to feel good. Feeling good is important. If you're feeling good, you know that whatever you're doing is working. Okay? If you're feeling bad, you listen, I got to change the way I think. I got to change my thoughts. How do you do that? You need to reprogram with affirmations. I mean, that's probably the easiest way. And I'm sitting here thinking negative for no reason for whatever reason. And what I do, I immediately, instead of thinking my negative thought, I replace it with a positive. I replace it with, I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Thank you for making me feel so good. I appreciate this. And I'm replacing it. I'm replacing the negativity. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking negative right now. I'm aware of that. You got to be aware. Awareness is the key first. You got to first become aware. You can't change anything if you're not aware that you need to change. So, you got to be honest with yourself where you're at. You got to be honest where you're at right now, and then know where you're going, and it's going to help you stay focused. But you need to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. You got to focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Write out your life exactly as you would like it to be. That's how you have to do this, okay? So instead of thinking negative, replace it with some affirmation. Your chief aim, your goal card, you should have a goal card. You should literally have a goal card. Why? Because you can just replace your thoughts with this. Because, guys, thoughts are nothing. They're just thoughts. But we give them power. Thoughts, the meaning of thoughts is whatever meaning you give it. So a lot of times we become our thoughts. But, guys, you're not your thoughts. You're the presence experiencing your thoughts. Your consciousness that has thoughts. Thoughts can hurt you or thoughts can help you. Thoughts can help you or thoughts can harm you. So you got to choose your thoughts wisely. Thoughts are your children. Don't get so mad at yourself because if you're thinking negative and you're focusing on that, you're letting it grow, because whatever you focus on grows. You're letting your negative thoughts grow on you. So you have to treat them like children, and it's almost like you have to talk to yourself. You literally talk. I talk to myself more than I talk to anyone else. If I'm thinking the wrong thoughts, I talk to myself. I say, hey, you're thinking bad right now. Why are you thinking that? Hey, listen, think this instead. And just do it. The longer you think negative, the harder it's going to be to pull yourself out of it. So you might as well do it now. Always do it now. Your main objective in life is to feel good now. That's it. If you feel good now, it'll all work out. It'll all work out for you. If you're feeling bad, it never works. We all know this. It's common sense, but guess what? Common sense is not that common. Common sense is not that common. For you to stop thinking negative, you got to you got to replace your thoughts. Replace it with something that's positive, inspirational, motivational. Oh, that's just wishful thinking. Oh, that's not realistic. Hey, man, this is just my situation. No, no, that's a lie. Stop listening to your thoughts. Stop listening. That's not the truth. The only truth is that you are pure love and light, and that anything less than that is your own resistance you're carrying. You're not allowing the love to flow through you. Okay? Let go of the idea of who you are and let go of the story you're telling yourself, because it's not true. It's not your your reality comes from your own perception of your life. How you perceive your past and what you do in this moment is going to literally directly affect how the rest of your life plays out. 100% of the time. This is scientifically proven. This isn't something that I'm just, oh yeah, positivity, man, good job, yeah, you're telling me, you're inspiring. No, I'm telling you how it is. Like, I'm telling you guys, I've got in some deep, dark places in my mind before, so I can tell you, I know how to get out of it. You gotta just let go. Stop thinking so much. Fuck your thoughts. Literally, just feel good and enjoy. Your life is not so serious all the time. This is coming from someone that sometimes I take life too seriously. I literally take myself seriously sometimes. Put too much pressure on myself or try to control the situation sometimes. But at the end of the day, we're guided. So there's no reason to be stressing so much. And you need to believe. You need to have belief, man. You got to really believe. For you to get out of your current situation, you got to focus on your destination. Now, what happens is, guys, people don't change or they have no growth in their life because they're focused on right now. But you have to live in the future as is now. You have to stop thinking about your past and think about your future, because by definition, the present moment is only right now, and now is the only thing that exists. The eternal present moment, the only thing that exists is this moment, because your experience that you have in this life is right now. What just happened 5 minutes ago when we made this video, that does not exist anymore unless I think it. Think, therefore I am. Think, therefore I am. Because you literally, in the moment, if you do nothing, nothing changes, right? Okay? But if you're thinking about the past, which is what 99% of people do, they get so confused that they have to identify themselves with their past to give themselves comfortability and stability and security. Hey, this is who I am. Hey, no, that's not possible for me. This is who I am. This is where I grew up. This is what my family did. This is what my friends did. This is what I've seen. Oh, well, this is all I know, so I must be right. And that's what people go about their life thinking like that. You can't think like that, bro. You're not your past. You are the present in this moment choosing your life. But what happens is we're not aware that we can choose, so we just automatically think negative. You unconsciously competent thinking negative. Stop thinking. If you're thinking, you have to be aware. Right now, write down this affirmation: I am conscious of my unconscious thoughts. I am aware of the default thoughts coming to my brain without my control. If you're just sitting there and your thought comes to you, okay, did you want to experience that thought or not? That's a question you might need to ask yourself. Do you want to experience that thought? Because if not, you need to let go of it. You need to let go of your thoughts that don't serve you. You need to let go of the emotions that don't serve you. Let go of the feelings that do not serve you, so that you can trust the universe, which is really yourself. Okay, you're the one that's in control. We have guidance from the spiritual realm, but that guidance only comes when you allow it. When you allow it, okay? Everyone has access to the power of God, to the power of love, to the power of the universe, the spirit guides, or whatever you want to call the divine energy, source, creation, whatever. We're talking about the same energy, and it's pure love. That's all it is. It's pure love. You have to let go. You have to let go. Stop thinking about your past. And, just some tips that can really help you as far as not thinking negative to begin with. Like I said, you can replace them with positive thoughts. But I'm sitting here listening to some personal development right now, and that's something that I do all the time. Probably more than most people. I'm talking 12 hours a day, sometimes 16, sometimes 24 hours a day, but minimum 12 hours a day, and that's every single day, because I'm realizing that it's reprogramming my mind. I'm 22 years old, almost 23, so realizing that the majority of my life, 90% of my life, damn near, I wasn't aware that my thoughts were creating my life. So I have to reprogram the way I think, and the way to do that is to immerse myself in personal development, in specific information, immerse myself with your wishes, your command, immerse myself with The Strangest Secret, with 25 Secrets to Wealth Creation, with whatever we're listening to, Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, okay? Whatever that is for you. But when you select personal development, when you select an audio or a book, the whole idea here, guys, is number one, you have to be listening to the right people. You got to listen to the right people, because it's like the whole idea, you got to be unconsciously competent. It's got to be automatic. Now, if you're listening to the wrong people, you're going to be unconsciously competent with the wrong information, which you don't want. So make sure you're listening to the right people. Make sure you're being teachable and coachable, because you got to really just look yourself in the mirror. Your current situation, you created it. You created it. You vibrationally created your life up to this point. So who were you listening to when you got to that result? Who were you listening to? Was it your parents? Was it your teachers? Was it your boss? Was it yourself? Hey, if you're listening to yourself and you haven't got to where you want to go, stop listening to yourself and listen to someone who has what you want. Like, listen to yourself as far as intuition goes, as far as like you're paying attention to your feelings, how you feel. But at the end of the day, like, take advice from those who have the results you want. That's what I did. That's how my results and my lifestyle, my income and my whole personality, personal growth, everything literally went to the next level when I stopped listening to the wrong people. I started listening to the right people. I stay focused. Hey, how teachable are you? How teachable are you? Are you willing to listen? Because listen, man, if you know where you want to go, that's step one. Okay, you know where you want to go. Who has gotten from where you are to where you want to go? Who has already done that? Listen to them and do what they say. Stop doing what you think. Do what is already proven to work. Listen to the facts. Facts don't lie. Okay? When your attitude is right, the facts don't count anyway, but realize you're feeling good now, it'll all work out. When you focus on feeling good, if you're feeling bad, your number one goal is to feel good as soon as possible. Like, stop wasting time thinking negative. You will never think yourself out of a negative feeling. Like, you will not do it. You're not going to do it. And if you do it, it's because you're thinking positive affirmations. And I do that sometimes. I've done it from time to time. I'm sitting here, maybe I don't feel the best right now. I still don't feel terrible, you know what I mean, for most of the day. Like, I'm feeling good for most of the day, but like when I'm not feeling as good as I want to feel, what do? I think I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Thank you for the blessings in my life. It's a time to start being grateful. It's a time to practice gratitude. That's what time it is. You got to practice gratitude, because gratitude is the frequency to receive. Once you're grateful, you're allowing more to come into your life. You're literally allowing more to come into your life. But if you're ungrateful, you are by law blocking any blessing from coming to you. It's not possible for you to receive something that you want if you are vibrating, I'm not grateful, I'm not worthy. If you don't feel worthy, you're not going to get it. You have to be worthy. How are you worthy? Because no one has any right to a greater level of success than you do. No one. We all equal. If someone else can do it, so can you. Why would you think any differently? No one is better than you. You need to boss up. Like, it's time to boss up. It's time to stop making excuses and start making it happen. If you got a family to feed, if you got places you need to go, if you got things you need to do, like, what are you waiting on? Like, you have to make a decision and run in that direction and stay focused and run. Like, do not look back. If you're in the wrong environment, you got to cut out the environment immediately. Now, listen, I talk about this all the time, but what I notice is a lot of people are hesitant to do this, but I'm telling you, this is what's holding you back right now. You're in the wrong environment. You're in the wrong environment. What I'm saying is you need to get in an environment that is conducive to your growth. You need to either hang around people that are on the same mission as you, that have the results you already want, or you just need to isolate yourself and make personal development your best friend. That's what I did. Personal development is my best friend. That's my best friend. I'm my best friend. I am my own best friend. I am my own number one supporter. You got to support yourself before anyone else is going to support you. You got to have a confidence, faith, and belief in yourself before anyone else believes in you. It all starts from within. Stop waiting for outside approval and approve yourself. Okay? Approve yourself. Stop waiting for someone else to tell you what to do and just go ahead and go do it. Because we're so focused on the how. We're so focused on what do I got to do. For you to get into the situation that you want, like, just do it. Like, the only way to do it is to do it. Okay, how are you going to do it? It doesn't matter. Just start. Just start. You'll figure it out. When you stay focused on something, the how to do it comes. It'll come. When you feel good and you focus, everything comes to you. It's a law. It's literally a law of the universe. When you focus on something energetically, that thought grows, and your thoughts are creating your life. By definition, you become what you think about. You get what you think about. The universe doesn't care if you want it or don't want it. But a lot of times we're unconsciously thinking about what we don't want. Therefore, why would we get anything more? It's not going to happen, guys, until you change the way you think. You got to change the way you think, change the way you look at things, and the things that you look at are going to change. You got to change the way you look at things, okay? So you need to focus. You need to stop listening to the wrong people. You need to, like, growing up, not even growing up, but like in my early journey in entrepreneurship and business, like personal development was literally a lifesaver for me. Like it was my escape from my own negative thoughts. Like it was the only way for me to get rid of my negative thoughts, literally. Right now, my go-to is listening to some music, singing, dancing, going on a run, going to nature, going outside. One thing that I learned, something I learned from Tony Robbins, is just how to effectively change your state. Now, I'm gonna give you a couple ways to change your state, because you gotta realize that your thoughts are making you feel bad, but like if you feel good, you're naturally gonna think good thoughts. Okay, so realize that when you change your environment, your state changes immediately. When you're inside and you go outside, your state changes. When you get in your car, your state changes. Taking a cold shower is a really good one. It's a really good way to change your state very fast, very quickly. Go in a sauna, go to nature, changing your state. When you change your state, you change everything, because your whole quality of life comes from your state of mind. That's your whole quality of life. It comes from your state of mind. So change your state, change your environment to change your state. And then once your state is changed, you will change. You got to change your environment, man. You really got to, like, if you're in an environment with negative people, like, I promise you guys, I don't care if it's your best friends. I don't care if it's your family. I don't care if it's your homies. I don't care. Oh, it's some excuse. No, like, your energy is more important than you hanging around people you've always hung around just because you always have. Like, let go of that. Let go of the negativity. Let go of your old friends. Let go of your family if you have to. You only know your situation the best, okay? You need to take the leap of faith and realize that, trust the universe, man. Trust. You got to trust. Get into the situation. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Like, if you're not growing right now, if you're not getting the results fast as you want, it's because you're too comfortable. You're too comfortable. You got to put your back against the wall. You got to put yourself in a situation where it's like, it's either I succeed or I don't eat. Like, it's either I succeed or shit, I lost my place, I lost my car. Like, it's like you have to put yourself in a situation where it's I win or I fail. Like, if you got a backup, if you got a safety net, like, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to grow. You have the training wheels on. Like, take the training wheels off of your comfort zone and do what you got to do to get to the next level. Do what you got to do. Go to that seminar, go to that convention, go to that event, go to somewhere where the energy is different than what you're used to, because it's going to help you grow. You literally will grow. The mastermind principle, being around the right people, the energy of major events, seminars, conventions, all these things, it's going to help you grow. Personal development all day. If you think negative, my God, listen to personal development 24 hours a day. I don't even care, like 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day, you won't think negative anymore. I promise you that. If you keep listening, you won't think negative. Hey, if you think negative, switch to personal development. Listen to your favorite song. Okay, listen to your favorite song. Hey, put on some healing frequencies. You need to meditate, man. You need to cleanse your energy. You need to realize that you need to focus. Like, how do you focus? Like, first of all, you got to eat the right foods. Like, you eating trash, that's why you feel like trash. Straight up, like, what you put inside you is what you're going to feel outside of you. Like, your skin, your body, your health, your well-being, the way you feel is coming from what you eat. What you put in your body is literally what creates you on a cellular level. That's what creates your body on a cellular level, is what you put in your body. Okay, what you feel your body fuels your drive, man. What you feel your body fuels your drive, man. Like, if you don't have enough energy, stamina, endurance, like, stop eating bad foods. Like, eat healthy, man. But I don't know how. Look it up, man. Like, it's like YouTube, man. YouTube literally has how many things for free? Like, do a search, literally. Yeah, man, bro, I'd love to get started with Forex. I just don't know how to do it. Of course you don't. You've never done it. But just do it. Like, Hey man, I'd love to go vegan, I just don't know how. That's an excuse. You're lying to yourself. Quit making excuses. Like, you got to be honest with yourself, man. Like, you got to be honest with yourself. Quit making excuses. Like, yo, look, what does it take? A Google search, top 10 vegan dishes, top 10 vegan foods. Where do vegans get their protein? Like, search it. Search the information. Like, what do you mean? Like, it just don't make sense to me, you know? And I'm telling you this from experience because I used to make excuses for myself all the time. And I'm still guilty of it from time to time. But, like, realize I'm aware of it, though. I'm aware of it, so I'm working on changing for the better. Like, I'm working on my bad habits. I already have implemented so many good habits over the last 2 years and just in general in my life. But, like, I'm a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. Like, enjoy the process, man. Like, it's not about where you're going as much as it's the journey to where you're going, because you got to enjoy it right now. Because if you're feeling frustration, if you're feeling impatience, if you feel like you're not going to get there, you're not going to get there. Like, you got to feel like you already have it, because it's already done, guys. Time is an illusion anyway. You're going to get it at perfect speeds. Universe sending you what you want at perfect speeds every single time. Don't rush the process. Trust the process, man. Trust the process is already done. It's already done. As soon as you write it down, it's already done. Once you've written down, once you've spoken it out loud, it's done. It's as good as done, man. Literally, it is as good as done. Put it down on paper. Congratulations, it's already done. Congratulations, it's already done. Now, I hope you enjoyed. I really did. I really do hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this helps someone. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're about to go ahead and, you know, take things to the next level all year 2020. Make sure to count your blessings, man. Count your blessings. Be grateful for the littlest things. It's not the material things we're grateful for. It's the things that money can't buy. That's what you got to be grateful for. You need to be grateful for everything. Gratitude is like when you open your heart to gratitude, you're opening the door to freedom. You're opening the door to success. You're opening the door for more. So open your heart up today, man. If I can tell you one thing to stick with, gratitude, man. Be grateful. If you're not grateful, you need to be grateful, okay? Take time for yourself. Take time for your own energy. You are worthy, man. Much love.